let's go to Snooker Scoreboard. And here, don't worry about all the options or choices here. Just click Enter. It will take you to the match profile screen and where you enter the names of the players. And let's just click Enter for now. Now we have entered the Snooker Scoreboard. And there are a few things that you need to know in order to run the scoreboard properly. The first button you need to know is the C button, which means clock. So you start and stop the frame clock by pressing the C button. And the next button is E. And that means error. You might make a mistake, you add the wrong points or something like that, and you can undo by pressing the E button. And the next button, which is very important as well, is the foul button, which is the F button, foul or free ball. For example, F followed by 4 would add 4 points to your opponent. And the next button you need to know is the menu, the M button. On that menu, you have a lot of functions that you can perform. And the next button is the P button. It simply changes the player's turn, which has the same function as Enter. So when the current player finishes his break or he didn't pot a ball, you press P to change to the next active player. So the next player on the table will have a bounding box surrounding his scoreboard area. And the next button, which is also very important, is the W button, which stands for win frame. So when a frame is finished, you press the W button to the confirmation screen to end that current frame, and a winner for the frame will be decided, and the frame score will be added, and the scoreboard will be reset. So let's have a quick run with this scoreboard here. So let's start the frame by pressing the C button. So the clock is start running. At any time you want to stop the clock, you can press the C button again and it will stop the clock like that. So let's continue with the clock, and the break begins and the players are now on the table. So it depends on which player is on the table. You press the P button or the Enter button to change the player's turn. So whoever comes onto the table, you press the P button so that this person is now playing on the table. So when a ball is potted, you will have to press, of course, the numbers corresponding to the pawns or to the balls he potted. So say he potted a red ball, you press 1, and now he potted a color ball which is like a pink ball, so you press 6. And he potted red again, so you keep adding pawns like that after every ball is potted until he finished the break. The next player could have potted, say, a red ball followed by a green ball and so on. So the game continues like that. And in case you don't prefer to add pawns after every pot, this is actually possible for you to add the total pawns after the break is finished. And to do that, you need to learn another button, which is the B button. So with the B button, you can add the total break pawns after the break is finished. So I'll give you an example here. Say player 1 just made a break of like 23 pawns. So instead of adding pawns after every pot, you wait until the break is finished and you press the B button and press 23 and enter. 23. So 23 points has been added to player 1's scoreboard, and now it's the next player's turn. So this way, it saves you a lot of effort or a lot of time instead of like adding pawns after every pot, you can add the total break pawns when the break is finished. And this is especially useful when you are playing a casual games, or you are not playing in a tournament or competition. And this is a very easy, it is an easier way to add pawns. So a lot of people prefer to use this method instead of adding pawns after every pot. So when a frame, let's say this frame is now finished and a winner is decided. So to finish this current frame, you press the W button, and then you have to decide that this is now the frame is now finished. To confirm, you press the green button. So green is 3 pawns. So basically, you press the 3 button to finish this frame. And when this frame is finished, 1 frame will be added to the winner of this frame, and the clock will be reset. So let's press the 3 button here. Now the scoreboard has been reset, and you see that 1 frame has been added to player 2, who was the winner of the previous frame, and the clock has been reset. So the second frame is now ready to start. So you press the C again, and the frame begins, and you change player's turn until the first ball is ported.
1, 5.
Now what happens when there is a foul shot? Say player 2, he made a foul shot and he's going to give away 6 pawns to his opponent. So what you do here is to press the F button, you see the foul, followed by 6 pawns, so 6. So 6 pawns has been added to his opponent, and the game continues. So I think that's all you need to know for the moment. If you have any questions, send me a message. Thank you.